Throughout modern history, we have always viewed alien abductions as a contemporary phenomenon. UFOs, beaming lights, and people snatched right out of their beds. But when you unroll the forbidden parchments of antiquity, you encounter the very first and most highly organized abduction case in human history. Except this time, the abductors were not intergalactic gray aliens. They were the most formidable messengers of the Creator. On that specific night, Enoch, known as the most righteous and pure man on earth, was fast asleep in his home. The world outside was spiraling into absolute chaos, drenched in the blood spilled by the Nephilim and corrupted by the 200 watchers who had fallen to earth. Suddenly, the room flooded with a light so intense that the stone walls seemed to dissolve. When Enoch opened his eyes, he wasn't looking at a hallucination. Standing before him were two towering entities made not of flesh and bone, but of pure, living flame and blinding radiance. Before Enoch could even comprehend what was happening, these two beings snatched him from his bed, lifting him in a single, breathless ascent, defying gravity as they shot up into the night sky. Today, on Acheron Gateway, we follow Enoch's mind-bending abduction into the heavens, exploring the terrifying secrets hidden across the 7 layers of reality, secrets that no mortal eye was ever meant to see. In the book of Enoch, this ascent is described with such mechanical detail that it reads almost like a modern astronaut's account of leaving Earth's atmosphere. Enoch writes about how the angels lifted him upon their wings, how the cosmic winds drove him upward, and how the clouds beneath his feet shrunk into mere specks of dust. We ascended past the clouds, past the stars, Enoch records. They broke through the boundaries of the physical world. Thousands of years before modern science developed telescopes, Enoch bared witness to the vacuum of space, the orbital paths of celestial bodies, and the dark voids of the cosmos. But this was no sightseeing tour. The angels were conducting an interdimensional transport. They were ascending through the layers of heaven, one by one. Each layer contained a different secret of the cosmos, a different administrative hub of creation. And Enoch was about to become the first and only human to enter these spiritual dimensions in a physical body. But he wouldn't just see beauty and grandeur. Deep within these layers lay the most secure prisons in the universe. As the angels carried Enoch higher, they suddenly halted in the middle of a terrifying cosmic void. This was a place in the lower heavens where light was completely non-existent, a celestial maximum security prison. Enoch looked down, and what he saw horrified him to his very core. Down in this suffocating darkness were some of the 200 watchers who had sworn the dark oath on Mount Hermon and descended to corrupt humanity. As punishment for violating the ultimate laws of heaven, they were chained to massive pillars of darkness with links made of living fire. Enoch heard their screams. These magnificent, colossal entities that had once made the earth tremble, the ones who played gods to men and fathered the giants, were now writhing in agony, begging for mercy. This layer of heaven was the ultimate proof of how absolute the Creator's wrath could be. His angelic guides turned to Enoch and whispered, "These are the angels who transgressed the commandment of the Lord and left their high estate. Their punishment is eternal." Enoch was trembling with fear, but the angels did not stop. They pulled him out of the abyss, dragging him higher toward the source of all light, the final layer where everything begins and ends. At the climax of his journey, Enoch reached the 7th heaven, the absolute throne room of the Most High. The atmosphere here was beyond human vocabulary. Enoch beheld a colossal palace built of crystal, surrounded by walls of fire, with rivers of living gold flowing beneath it. At the center of this palace stood a throne of blinding radiance, surrounded by millions upon millions of angels chanting in perfect synchronization. The being seated upon the throne was made of pure, overwhelming light. The sheer majesty and weight of that presence caused Enoch's knees to buckle, and he collapsed face first onto the floor, completely breathless from terror and awe. Then, a single command rang out, vibrating through the fabric of the entire cosmos. A voice originating from the heart of the light commanded Enoch to stand, delivering a decree that would alter the course of human history. "Fear not, Enoch. You have been brought here to write everything you see. Record the secrets of the heavens, the fall of the angels, and the judgment that is to come. For one day, humanity will desperately need this book. Enoch was handed a pen and sapphire tablets. He was to become the first mortal scribe of the cosmos, documenting the lost history of the pre-flood world and the divine court verdicts of heaven. Enoch, a simple mortal, had become the confidant of heaven. Before him lay thousands of secrets to write and hundreds of cosmic seals to unlock. But what exactly did Enoch write on those tablets? What timelines and prophecies did the angels reveal to him regarding the end of the world? In our next episode, we will analyze the forbidden knowledge Enoch recorded in that room of pure light. The star charts, the hidden prophecies, and the manuscripts hidden in the wilderness, waiting for humanity to find them. Don't forget to subscribe to Acheron Gateway, like this video, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, stay in the dark.